Yo, so what is going on, guys? It is Domino, and we are back again with a Modern Warfare 3 gameplay commentary. I'm using the MK46, and this is a pretty beast gameplay, guys. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me that multi-kill. Nice way to start a game, don't you think? And this is an awesome gameplay. You guys are really going to enjoy this. I go 46 and 2, and I think it's regular kill confirmed on resistance. So a pretty nice score, and I get like a 39 gun streak. And the loadout I'm using this game is with the MK46 with a silencer, and man, it is rape sauce. This gun is just amazing. It is so fun to play around with, and I think it's really underused. And in fact, the LMGs are really underused, and that is my main topic of the video. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use the LMGs effectively, and just basically so you can maximize your potential with them. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So the immediate problem people have when using the LMGs is the mobility problem. The mobility problem has existed in Call of Duty for some time because, as we know, it is a fast-paced shooter. They like to spawn people behind you, in front of you, the sides of you, even on top of you. I've seen it done. And when this happens, you kind of immediately get into the habit of using assault rifles and submachine guns, which you kind of think naturally fit the purpose. But when you kind of start to play a bit defensive, you can use the MK46 perfectly. You kind of set up in positions. See how I'm doing here? I'm using my cover. I'm set up in a nice position, holding down a choke point. And how often have you seen LMGs hold down choke points? And the answer is a lot. And you guys may have seen in films such as like Saving Private Ryan, you know, the guy is like the MG42 on the hilltop. He's the guy suppressing the whole other team. And suppressive fire is pretty much huge. How often, especially in Battlefield, have you seen like a guy just spraying his LMG and you can't get up, you're stuck behind cover, and then that one man can hold back a whole platoon. Similar to what I was saying about a sniper, how he kind of strikes fear into everyone so no one can pop up. And that's pretty much what an LMG should do. You're given a 100-round clip, which is, well, I mean, you can have extended mags, some vary, and the 100-round clip is huge. It is important that you pre-fire and you fire as much as possible. And normally I wouldn't recommend using a silencer, but in this game it works out really well for me. And it probably isn't the best gameplay to illustrate, you know, how to use LMGs, because I'm not really holding down choke points too often. I saw I did it at the beginning, but the fact is, with the silencer on it, no one hears you, no one sees what's going on, and before they get to you, it is too late. So I would recommend trying it out on the MK46. But other than that, make sure you are just holding down your trigger for as long as possible. Accuracy does not mean jack shit in this game. I can tell you that. As long as your accuracy is not like 10%, but overall accuracy really doesn't mean too much with this gun, and it's just fun to play around with. And also, you guys see, I have a problem here because I'm playing the support role, and that's kind of what LMGs should do. You know, they should be behind the guys with the assault rifles and the engineers with the submachine guns. They should be behind them, giving them covering fire, and behind them should be the snipers. So you're kind of like in between the action, and you're in between, you know, the snipers and stuff. So that's why I should have not used specialist. I really should have gone with support, maybe assault, just to give my team, you know, that extra bit of support and stuff. And you see that guy get turned on? Did he just miss me or something? I have no idea. But anyway, it was good to use specialist this game because, you know, I got the Moab, and obviously that's what I was going for, which is because I know you guys like to see that, which is kind of a shame. But normally I'd recommend going support. You know, you can throw some advanced UAVs up there, and you see I pick up the MOAB. And, you know, you can throw up the advanced UAVs, the counter UAVs, the UAVs, all those kind of things which kind of enhance the support role. And that's kind of the general thing I go for when playing the support role. In this game, obviously the opponents weren't the best, so I had the ability to move around a lot. And I got to admit, that is the one good thing about specialists. You get that kind of lightweight kind of perk, but it's not really a perk, but you kind of notice it when you're moving around. And I kind of move like how a regular assault rifle guy would. And it works out really well for me this game. And I'm trying to think of some more tips, but honestly, I just think people just need to try these guns a little bit more. They're extremely underused in favor of the assault rifles and stuff, and it's worth a go. You can get fun games like this. You can get those quad sprays and stuff, and let me tell you, it's a lot easier to get montage clips with these sort of guns than, you know, like the M4 and guns like that. And all in all, it's just a fun role to play around with. You know, you're not too close to the action at the same time. You see, I've got good cover, picking off my enemies. And at the same time, I'm just not straight in their faces or at a really long distance. Picking off enemies at will, it's a fun role to play. And I was playing it last night on Battlefield. And in Battlefield, you get things like bipods and stuff. And in real life, you get bipods, which pretty much enhance the lack of mobility and give you that kind of extra stationary ability. And that's the whole thing you want to do. You want to make it as best as possible, make the best out of a bad situation. And let me tell you, these guns do have a place in Call of Duty. So guys, I'd like you to give them a chance, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's a pretty nice gun streak. I think I'm on like 37 or something by now, or a little bit later on I finish at that. And hopefully you've enjoyed the video. You learned some random tips I've just given you guys. And yes, try and use the LMGs. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.